Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Coffee Tarot. It's late this evening, so no coffee, but I'm going to be doing some recordings tomorrow, and I will have some coffee before I do some reading, so that'll be kind of cool. Well, let's get started. Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying my channel. Mother of God, I ask that you keep all the collective of goodwill in your holy mantle, and I ask that you open their hearts, their minds, and their souls to what the Holy Spirit is trying to reach them through in these cards. I also ask that you protect them from those who, um, give other people the evil eye, or those who wish them ill will. And in the most holy name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Okay, we're down to 3 cards before we start this whole cycle over. And I'm going to do a little bit something different once this is all done. But let's see, what do we have out of these 3? Let's do this one. Friendships. What's blocking you in friendships? So what this could be is maybe you've got bad friendships. Maybe you have friendships right now that you don't know whether you should keep or not. Or maybe you're wondering why you don't have a lot of friendships. Now, it's naturally harder for some people as you get older to find friends. Why? Because we work, people have families. People often usually make friends at, places like workplaces. I'm not saying you can't make friends at a bar, but usually when people are at a bar, they're there to either hook up or, yes, you can go to a bar to just drink, but it's hard to meet people at a bar who aren't just there with ulterior motives. Okay, I'm just saying that. That's just my opinion. If you don't believe that, it is what it is. But friendships in general, maybe this is something why you have trouble keeping friendships. We'll see what the cards say. I'm not really sure. So let's see what kind of charms we have. I got 4 this time, so we're just going to grab them. Okay, believe. We have fearless. Okay. Beautiful. Friendships can be beautiful. And beautiful again. So let's repeat. Hope there's not too many repeats in those charms, but we'll see. Let's see what charms we get. We got... I forgot what that's called. It's the steering wheel of a boat. An anchor. So a lot of nautical themes, right? But anchors... So friendship would be... This would be like steering your friendships in the right direction. This would be like anchoring the friendship. We have a rabbit, right? So oftentimes we want to have quick friendships, but quick friendships don't last. Slow and steady wins the race. And masks. Yes, how many of us wear masks in friendships, right? We all have those friends we hang out with. We have the other friends that we confide in. We have friends that are there for a season. Mask is just on tap, like right on point. Okay, let's see what our oracle card is. We'll always use a simple oracle at the end to determine if whether or not we've missed something or how on point we were. So we'll do that at the end. Let's see what oracle card we have. I want this one. This one right here hiding. This one. It says the champion, achievement, downfall, right? So everyone who rises to the top will eventually end up at the bottom. Let's see what this is. This is a new deck. It's called the Citadel. Okay. I'm not too familiar with how it's organized, but because it's not in alphabetical. It's under alphabetical, but based on like by the triangle. See how it goes upside down. This is this is upside down. This is right side up. So, anyways, the champion's on page 68. The champion reads, "Steel flashes in the sun. An opponent yields. The crowd roars. Victory is a heady brew, and the champion raises their arms, drinking in the praise and adoration. But overconfidence is blinding, and behind them, their opponents get back on their feet. You're riding high on victory at the moment, and you've earned the right to celebrate, but don't let it go to your head. Not only could arrogance unpick all of your progress, but if you turn your back on a half-finished job, you may see those successes fall apart faster than you can hold them." So I'm really getting a little bit of the masks and the anchor. You need to make sure you don't take your friendships for granted. Let's see if that's coming out here in the reading. All right, these have been shuffled. Let's see what we got. We drew from the bottom there. Let's take this one. What's our first card? The Hierophant. Okay, so it seems like you're seeking advice from somebody. People often say this is marriage. So maybe you're thinking about Should you marry the person that you're a really good friend with? Ooh, this is going to be a good reading. That's exactly what came to me. So this would make sense, right? So I want to go back and make sure I got this right, because this is going to be a really good point. Yes. So it says, not only could arrogance unpick all of your progress, but if you turn your back on a half-finished job, you may see those successes fall apart faster than you can hold them together. So often, if, let's say this is for marriage, okay? We'll see here. There's friendships where we think there's always, that person's always going to stick around for us. They're always going to be there. Or even if we like a friend, right? And we're like, whether or not we should become romantic, or because, right, what I always tell people is that if you want to date your best friend, be prepared for them to no longer be your best friend after, right? Because it usually ruins friendships. So you have to really decide, would you rather have them as a friend for life, or would you rather have them as a romance, and that could last God knows how long. But then there's that other side, right? You know that you have this person that's always going to be there for you, and you know this person likes you, and this is where the friendship really teeters on, are you leading them on, are you not? But you kind of like them, but for whatever reason you just don't see them that way. But this to me is kind of telling you that that's what this is. You really need to decide if you're going to keep this friend at arm's length, and they like you, because it's not fair to them. They can go look for somebody else, but it's not fair to them that you string them along, because you like that you can confide in them, they're reliable, all those things, but they have feelings for you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's see what else we get here. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the World card, Yep. I knew I was on the right path already. Yes. Okay. So, let me tell you what I'm already getting from this. Okay. This is you, collective. Okay. And this is the energy that y'all both share. So, this is your friend. Okay. Whoever this may be. Male, female, male, female, whatever that may be, right? We're inclusive here. But this is you, this is them, and this is partly what is in the friendship. And it's not bad, right? Because it's the Devil card. But it's the Devil card because the friend on this side, your friend, knows deep down that they like you. You've probably asked them, and they're like, no, I just see you as a friend. But they like you. That's one of the reasons that they stick around you. You know that this friend likes you, and you kind of like the attention, and you like the fact that this person's reliable. They do things for you. They carry the burden of the friendship. You know they're going to be there. You can call this person at 2 a.m, and they'll pick you up from the bar. You can call this person that you need some money, they'll come get you. You want to go do something because you don't want to be alone that weekend, this person will be there. This person is doing all the heavy lifting, and they do it because they like you. They want something more from you. I'm sorry, that's just the fact. Okay, that's just the fact. And if you notice here, this person has the fire energy. This is the Knight of Wands. They're running towards you. You see this guy going this way? He's running to, let me see if I can fix this a little bit to get it not crooked. Sorry, I should check that first. Oop, lost it. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, did I lose this? Okay, it's going to have to work. I'll just have to move these up. Okay, so this person knows. They as long as they don't, it's almost like the elephant in the room, right? No one's going to say anything because they're afraid if they say something, you're going to run. Okay? And you don't want to ruin what you have because you're not really sure, right? I think you would even be willing to sleep with this person, or you may have, but you make it very clear that's all you want. Not because they're not attractive, but you just don't see them that way. Maybe you friend zone them. Maybe this is someone you grew up with. Maybe it's the same sex attraction you don't want to acknowledge. I don't know. But for you on this side, you've been living your life. You're completing cycles. You're moving on. And these 2 wands here, one of another tarot reader, did I read this in a book or did I get it from a tarot? I can't remember. But you see this one, when you complete this cycle, it isn't that it's just going to be granted to you. It's like a video game. When you complete a cycle, you get to choose one of two items, right? Either you get a piece of armor or you get a weapon, right? So it determines like what kind of character you're going to be, a defensive character or you're going to be an offensive. You got to make a choice of who you are. And you've made a choice. What that choice is, I don't know yet. But here you are in this Nine of Pentacles, right? Things are going well for you in life. You have what you want. You have some excess money. You can travel if you want to. You have a career that you want. It's good enough for now. I don't know if it's going to be long term. But you're doing what it is that you want to be doing. And if you notice, this person is not. They're doing all the heavy lifting, which means this person isn't living their life fully, and they're not living it not fully because they're hoping that you will come to them. You'll realize you'll realize one day that maybe you like them. And here's the sad part about this being the Devil card. This person's chaining themselves to you, and you're chaining, and you are holding on to the chain. Okay? You are holding on to the chain. This person's giving you the chain, and at any point they could pull that chain back, but they're not, and you know that. But yet you willingly hold this chain, and you have this person waiting for you. Let me see what you overcame. I just want to see what you overcame. I'm probably not going to do too much in this one, but let's see what you overcame. Oh, maybe you do. You probably do have feelings for this person. Notice the Knight of Cups. You're facing this way. You two are coming towards each other. Well, why aren't you going? What's the problem? What's the problem here? You have a decision to make. Is it career or money? Is that what this is? Or is it love? Is that what the decision here is? Do I follow money or do I follow love? You see that? Let's see what else we get. I didn't think that was kind of a surprise. It's because you're emotionally stable in this relationship. You see this? We have the Nine of Cups. You see this? Everything's perfect in the relationship. It works to your benefit. And you know that if you go down the road of love, it could ruin all of this. I'm going to be honest. That's a selfish decision. That is a very selfish decision. I'm not judging you, okay? And I know that sometimes I don't say my words properly. I've just always done that. But I'm not judging you, but I need you to understand. Your life is taking off. This person's life has stand still. And if you really care for this person, as you claim that you do, then you don't have to make a decision today, but you need to make a decision at some point and make it clear before you end up dating somebody else, and this person's going to be heartbroken. Okay? You need to steer this friendship in the right direction, because this person's waiting for you. I guarantee it. But I'm going to see what it is this Knight of Wands is. Man, you know what's so crazy about this? This person is a King of Pentacles. They are successful, and that's why they wait for you. Because I don't know if this person's older. I don't know if they're more together. But this is just like one of those rom-coms where there's this person that has everything that someone else would want to date, and they're upset because they're obsessed on you. And you're like this free-loving, free-flowing person who doesn't know what they want to do in their life, and they're going from person to person, or they're going from, like, I don't know, on adventure, vacation, and this person's just coming along with you, picking up all the pieces and just making sure that you're taken care of. And everyone's like, this person probably has people approaching them saying, hey, I like you. I want to date you. I want to do something serious. When are you going to give up on your friend? Because they obviously don't feel the same way about you. I guarantee you this person's probably getting a lot of that, because this person's very successful. A King of Pentacles? Yes. Let me see what else we got. Yep. He's got a lot of pokers in the fire. But why? What is he? I'm sorry. He wants it all. He wants it all. He wants the success. He wants the love. He wants the happiness. He wants it all. And he's willing to carry it all. That's what this energy is. He's putting a lot of energy into this. Listen, I really don't know what to say because I really get the sense that you are aware of this. And you kind of think that he or she is, or it's going to be there forever. And they're not. They are not. Let's see how this person's handling all this stuff they're doing for you. This person's starting to get in their head about the friendship. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's true, but they're starting to get the ideas of like, what if I'm doing this for nothing? What if all of this is for nothing? I'm going to be honest, they're teetering on that now. They are teetering on that. Yep. So this person's established. And they're like, well, if I drop all these wands here, should I stay here on land where my friend is at, where this old friendship is, or do I move away? Do I get on one of these ships and go to the other land, or do I go to another continent? Do I leave him behind? They're already starting to think about leaving. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anything's bad happened. I think they're just starting to realize that, because here's the thing, you can't be a perpetual adolescent forever. You can't be a perpetual young person forever. At some point, whether I don't want to say about biological clocks, but we as people, we want different things. That's why when I give people advice, I don't know. Okay, so I'm a counselor, but this is not counseling. But I'm just gonna say that when I talk to people, because I'm not your therapist, I'm just gonna let you know that when I tell people, hey, when it comes to people, what you want to understand is you can do one or two things. You can wait for them, or you move on with your life. But in the end, you have to ask the question, whose life are you living? Theirs or yours? And I think this is where this person's at. I'm going to get one more card to clarify. Yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles. So, what I get from this, because I read tarot cards intuitively. This person could be following you to the poorhouse. You could be making this person poor by them having to clean up. And you're like, well, what about this? Well, here's the thing. You're spending more money than you're making. You're doing good, but at some point you're going to overdo it. You could be driving this guy to ruin. This person could be much more successful as a King of Pentacles, right? This person could be much more successful in life, but they're following you around. All this person has to do is say, you know what? You keep going in the cold. I'm going to go inside the church and stay warm and get fed. They realize that. They realize what they're doing. And I think I think they're starting to mature mentally and emotionally. And I'm afraid if I pull this card, it's going to be about them pulling away from you. Yep, they're remembering the good times. They're getting ready. It's the Six of Cups. They are getting ready. They're remembering the good times, and they're like, man, that may be all I have to take with me. What is it that you're doing, though? What is it I just want to see what this is. I shouldn't do it, but... Ooh, you are stabbing yourself in the back. This is nothing to do with this person. You're doing it to yourself. You're living a life of excess, I'm getting. You are not building towards a future. You're not putting money away for a rainy day. You're living excessively. You're doing well, but you're not doing anything to build this friendship. And you know it. You know it. Let's get one clarifier on the Devil. There has to be balance. Absolutely. This is Six of Pentacles. There has to be balance. There's not any balance. There's no balance in this friendship. It's all you. Sorry. I know that this is about stability and balance, or harmony, right? But I'm telling you right now, there's no balance. This person's getting money. This person's still begging. That's you. Let's do one for the Hierophant, and then we'll call it. Yep, young love. This is the love. This is the page of love. Meaning that, right, this is how a teenager will handle love. And I think that scares you. It scares you both. This person's willing to try. Um, I'm getting a very masculine energy from this one right here. I really am. But, I mean, it could, but even women can have masculine energy. Okay, this is a really nice guy. But you two have the possibility for young love, but y'all have to give it a chance. There's no guarantee it's gonna work, but that's young love. Okay, let's see how close I was. Let's see what this says. Oh, hold on. So let me tell you what. So this is my advice to you. Wait, let's see what the oracle cards, and then we'll get some advice. New beginning, starting over. Yep, right there. Or he's thinking about starting over. Yep, sudden movement. This guy wants to run. He's getting ready to run. I'm sorry. Well, I say guy because I'm always talking in that sense. So sorry if that's a little bit biased. Your friend is ready to run. They're ready to leave you. They may not have told you. You may be ignoring the signs, but they're ready to leave. They're ready to leave this friendship. So if you're seeing this, you better go talk to your friend as soon as you can, or decide what you're gonna do, because they're going to take someone else's action, or they're going to eventually one day just ghost you and you're not going to know what happened. Because they love you so. I can tell this person really has love for you. They really like you. And they just can't take it. They cannot take it. Let's do the last one. Let's get close to the top. Let's get second from the top. Showing off, trying too hard. That's you right there. You know, I don't really know who you're trying to impress. I don't know if you're trying to make this person jealous. I don't know if you're being excessive or whatever you're doing because you just... I don't know. Maybe you constantly need affirmation from other people. I don't know. But you're showing off for no reason. And everyone's just looking at you like that lifestyle is not sustainable. And the choice of these wands is this. Do I want love or do I want excess? Listen, my advice to you is if you really cherish this friendship, if you're not going to pursue something romantic with this person, then at least sit down and talk to them. Okay? Sit down and at least let them know. Tell them to move on, but you still want to be friends. But don't complain when someone else can see their value and you can't. Do not complain. Right? Single ladies is coming out, right? You should put a ring on it. Do not complain. They waited for you long enough. Let them start their life. Let them find love. All right? But if you do want to take a chance on it, I can't guarantee it's going to work. But, I mean, this person's out the door. So, I mean, or they're moving that way. But don't try to form a relationship because you don't want to lose them. Form them because you really have feelings. Okay? And study those feelings and know them before you talk to them. And if you have feelings, then say, hey, you know, I really like you. I just don't know what to do. I've always thought you as a friend, so let's start slow. Let's figure this out. And if we can't figure it out, you know, can we please try to stay friends? Simple conversation. But don't just live this excess life because you don't know how to approach it. Because this person's, they're trying to leave. Okay. I hope you liked the reading. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. And if you found it useful, then, or if you know someone who's in this situation, please send this to them. Okay? I would really like to grow my channel, and I really enjoy doing this for you all because I want you all to shine, and I want you all to reach happiness, abundance, prosperity, love, all those good things in life. And these are the things that are blocking you. Okay? All right. Have a great day.